Good morning. We are going to look at The Circus Changed My Life. So we read that last week, and hopefully you have reviewed the story already, gone through some key points, and we are going to look at some comprehension questions now. So if you are in person, those questions should be in front of you, a hard copy piece of paper. If you are remote learning, you can go ahead and pull those up within Polaris, and then you can just jot your answers down at the bottom of the reading document. So you'll want to pull the story up, and at the very bottom of that, you'll see it'll say comprehension check questions, and you can add whatever your answer choice is in for each of those as we go through and talk about these questions, okay? So if you need to open that, you can pause this and then start it back up once you are ready to go. So quick overview, which I know you have already looked at that, but The Circus Changed My Life. If you remember, we talked about Jacob, this 17-year-old who struggled to really fit in, and he just struggled with life a little bit. And then he finally found his niche, his thing, which was part of the circus. And as we read last week, he was somebody who loved acrobatics and has been performing acrobatics within the circus for a few years now. So the questions that we're going to go through, there are 6 multiple choice questions, and then I have 2 just short answer questions for you to answer, and then you will be good to go for today, okay? So if you need to review the story at all, please do so. I'm kind of going through it right here just so you can kind of remember some key points here. But look back in the story for your answers. That's what I want you to do. So go ahead and take a look at question number 1. Whoops. Let's see. Let me find question number 1, if I can. All right, so question number 1, if you had to give a heading to the article's introduction, so the first 4 paragraphs in that story, what would be the best choice? So in order to answer this, I want you to look back in the story, kind of skim through those first 4 paragraphs. What would be the best choice if you had to give it a heading? A, stage fright. B, passionate performer. C, a great dance teacher. Or D, I like clowns. And you can pause this if you need more time before I go on to number 2, okay? Okay, so number 2, based on this section, fear factor, social anxiety, A, makes a person feel slightly nervous. B, is easier to deal with than shyness. C, is a mental health condition. Or D, is the same as shyness. So based on this section, fear factor, social anxiety, what? Pause if you need more time. Number 3, which of the following happened first? Okay, so this is talking about chronological order. Which of these things happened first? A, the circus performing helped Jacob with his social anxiety. B, Jacob learned to do gymnastics. C, Jacob's friend joined a circus studio. Or D, Jacob made the circus his main focus. Which one of those things happened first in the story? Pause if you need more time. Okay, number 4. A person would most likely to feel self-conscious when A, sleeping, B, shopping online, C, talking with a close friend, or D, giving a speech in front of a crowd. A person would most likely feel self-conscious when? Which of those scenarios? Pause if you need more time. Number 5, which inference is supported by the section Big Top Benefits? Okay, so what you need to do is go and look at big top benefits. It's on the back of that story or the second page. Which thing that I'm going to read here would be supported in that section? A, Jacob quit after his first summer in the circus. B, Jacob loves staying in people's homes. C, Jacob got tired of the circus. Or D, being in the circus boosted Jacob's confidence. Which one of those would be in the section, big top benefits? Think of the word benefits. A benefit is a pro, something positive that has come out of the experience. Pause if you need more time. Number 6, Jacob would likely agree that it's good to A, avoid meeting new people. B, stay home most of the time. C, challenge yourself to face your fears. Or D, have social anxiety. Which one of those would Jacob likely agree with? Pause if you need more time. All right, and we're going to look at numbers 6 and 7. You do not need to write this on a separate piece of paper. You can just write it on the back of the question sheet here, or if you are online and typing, just type in the document. Okay, so number 7, how might Jacob's life be different if he had never joined a circus troupe? Use text evidence to support your answer. Okay, so I want you to think about what was his life like before he joined the circus troupe? How did he act? What were some things that he didn't love about himself? He joined the circus troupe. How has that helped him? And if he didn't join that troupe, what do you think his life would be like now? Why? How do you know? Okay, so you're going to want to pause this video as you answer this question. I would like you to answer this question in at least 2 sentences. So go ahead and pause this video. And number 8, in your own words, explain how the circus helped Jacob deal with his social anxiety. Okay, so how did the circus help him deal with social anxiety? Again, write at least 2 sentences for me. When you are finished with all of these questions, I would like you to turn in the story and this question sheet to the substitute that's in the room, and then find something quiet to do. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon.